deodorant. Should house cleaners wear deodorant? All right, we're going to have that conversation today. I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. I've been putting this particular topic off for a very long period of time because of the nature of the content that's in it. And today we are going to talk about deodorant and should house cleaners wear deodorant. It's a question that comes back multiple times a week in my office. And like you, I just keep assuming that good hygiene is part of your company business. So let's talk about hygiene for a little bit. Hygiene is part of your company brand. What? The business is about cleaning. Yes, it is, but you are the face of the business. When you show up to a customer's house or when your employees show up to a customer's house, that image that you are presenting is the image of your business. I got a call the other day from a woman who said, I'm in a bind. I have the most excellent house cleaner in the world. And she asks me for references and ratings for her website. And she keeps asking me, and I keep not giving her one. And I said, by all means, give her a rating and review. This is how she grows her business. I'm on the house cleaner side. I'm rooting for her. And the customer says, I can't. I can't because she stinks. She doesn't wear deodorant because she's non-toxic and environmentally friendly. And she's so environmentally friendly that after I come home, I leave while she's there because she stinks so bad. When I come home to my house reeks. It's got this aura of body odor in my house. And she tries to mask it by using essential oils. The reality is she's amazing at cleaning houses, but her hygiene is so bad. And if you try to have a conversation with her, her breath is so bad that it's deplorable. I cannot give her a reference because I don't want to send her to anyone else's house. Oh! And I'm rooting for the house cleaner. So we're having this conversation today because I need you to understand this. The world is full of toxic chemicals, and there are things that are not natural. And so you may have to switch from being completely organic to using some chemicals to ward off things like body odor. Now, if you're 100% natural and 100% green, that will also transfer over into your diet, and you will have less things that are producing horrible body odors. Having said that, there are two kinds of glands in your body. There's one that forces out water and salt, and there's another one that forces out odor, and they work together. Now, science has created something called deodorant and antiperspirant, and it forces those two glands to work together to eliminate perspiration and body odor. Now, the difference between deodorant and antiperspirant are literally built into the names. The deodorant reduces the odor, and the antiperspirant reduces the perspiration. So when you get up in the morning, you've got to take a shower. I know you're going to go sweat anyway. Why take the shower? Because that is your business brand. When you show up to a customer's house, you need to look like $1 million. You are representing a company. And you don't know this, but the referrals you're receiving from your customers are based on that brand. Also, the tips that you receive are based on that brand. You might do an excellent job, but if you stink and the customer doesn't want to be around you, they're not going to be there to give you extra tips. It's just a way of doing things. Okay, so should house cleaners wear deodorant? Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. And yes, it should be a deodorant and an antiperspirant. Now, I get this all the time from house cleaners. They're like, well, I'm crunchy, I'm earth friendly. I don't wear deodorant because there are chemicals in it and it causes cancer. All right, the studies that have been done about deodorants causing cancer are inconclusive. There are studies that say yes, and there are studies that say no. They are inconclusive. We don't have proof of that. What we do have proof of is this. There is aluminum inside deodorant, and in high doses of aluminum, it can affect your kidneys if you have kidney problems. And that is the biggest warning that we have about deodorant and antiperspirant. So, should you wear deodorant? Yes, you should. And you should not stink up your customers' houses with your body odor because you will sweat. You will sweat. That is just a natural phenomenon that comes with moving around quickly and keeping busy and doing things inside someone's house. It's like going to a sporting event when you get out there and you're actually working out. You will sweat. All right, so having said that, when you get up in the morning, take a shower. That is rule number 1. And then number 2, brush your teeth. There are all kinds of toothpastes that are out there that can help reduce the breath in your mouth. And if you just wake up in the morning and you roll out of bed and you show up at a customer's house and you've just pulled your hair back and you're wearing slightly more than pajamas, you still have bad breath, you still have body odor, and your hair looks a mess. And so I recommend there are things that are natural, like cholesterol, that you can put inside your hair and you can glue your hair back. And I recommend gluing your hair back for a variety of reasons. Number 1, it's a very tidy look. And number 2, you don't drop lots of hair that you then have to go and clean up after. You don't want to go to a customer's house and have to clean up after yourself. And with all kinds of wisps of hair and the hair is not well kept and whatever, yeah, you lose hair all over the place. So it's a tidy look. Glue it back, brush the teeth, take a shower, and if you wear makeup, put makeup on, whatever it is you do, but put deodorant on. Deodorant, antiperspirant. Now, I'm going to say this, it's not nice. I don't want to have to say it, but I'm going to say it so that you can just play this video in your next training meeting so that you don't have to say these words. But there are people who have extra skin, and the skin overlaps other parts of skin. If you have overlapping skin, skin touching skin, you are going to sweat, and that is going to produce bacteria, which as the bacteria eats up the sweat, it creates the stink. So you need to lift up the flaps of skin that are overlapping, and you need to put antiperspirant deodorant underneath those flaps, inside cracks and underneath flaps of your body. And that will prevent you from sweating in those areas, therefore preventing the stink. All right, so when you get home, if you don't like antiperspirant and you don't like deodorant and you want to wash it off, that's fine because you will need a shower when you get home from your cleaning. But I'm going to recommend, for the sake of your business, for the sake of your employers, for the sake of your coworkers that don't want to work with you if you stink, and for the sake of your clients, that as house cleaners, when you show up to a job, that you are well presented, that your hygiene is top-notch, and that you have antiperspirant deodorant on. I hate to have this conversation with you, but apparently it is a huge concern, and it's a much, much, much bigger concern than some people tend to think. So if you're a house cleaner, yes, please wear deodorant. Alrighty, that's my 2 cents for today, and until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.